In 2021, I actually hit the milestone of becoming a millionaire. So I had a net worth of $1 million. I also hit what's called like Coast Financial Independence, where you have enough in your retirement accounts at that point to where if you don't contribute any more, that it will grow and continue to accumulate to be able to retire at normal retirement age. So I had hit those milestones, which gave me some additional comfort. And then I just kind of had built like savings up and just made some other financial preparations to be able to step out and, like I said, at least give myself a runway to try some things out and see how it went. But part of it also was just to see if that's what I wanted to do. I mean, saying that you want to be a full-time entrepreneur and actually doing it, or being self-employed, that's two different things. And I knew there was a chance I would get out here and not like it, right? And so I mean, like, you don't know that till you try, though. So that was also giving myself a chance to try to explore this path.
Mm-hmm.
So do you like it?
Yeah. How's it going, girl? How's it going?
So
what's that mean? This is how it started and how it's going?
Yes.
The verdict is still a little bit out. I'll be honest, y'all, because it's been like almost a year and a half now. And I definitely, there's just like anything else, there's pros and cons. So like you're saying, I think being self-employed and being in entrepreneurship can definitely be glamorized, especially on social media, like this laptop lifestyle and all that kind of stuff. But it's not an easier path.
It is not. It is not. Let's restate that for the listeners. It is not an easier path. And I don't say that to like deter people.
Right.
But, I think it's
not for everyone
to show up with an accurate understanding of what you're getting into. It is not an easier path. It is absolutely harder. It is worth it. And in the end, if you do it right, it can, if you do it right, it will become easier, but it is not an easier path.
Yes, it's not. I don't think so. And there's a lot of personal development involved in being an entrepreneur or selling yourself and selling services that, way more than you probably expect that'll be along the journey. It's a personal development journey for sure.
Yes.
But
yes.
To answer your question, Lane, like, I'm glad that I did it. So no regrets. Like, I haven't regret not one time leaving my job. I feel like it was the right thing to do. And it was just time for me to take that step and to see. I feel like last year I spent a lot of time in mind drama, doubt and disbelief, like questioning, like thinking about, should I go back to work? But not so much because I regretted leaving, but just because it's a fear response of just being in a different space and making that identity shift. So like that question will come up more often, like kind of questioning the whole thing. I would say this year it's more about, all right, that has settled down a little bit. That has settled down a lot more about the kind of the possibility. And it's just me that like just honing in on really deciding, is this the path for me or not? Like, do I want to continue to do this? This is more like that. Like the willingness to do what's required to, make it as an entrepreneur and those type of things. So it's less about the fear of, oh my gosh, will this work? And all that kind of stuff. Like, I've seen enough evidence at this point. Oh, this could work if you keep doing these things. And it's like, okay, well, do you want to keep doing these things?
Right.